Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 320. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to go ahead, click on that Durham Skywriter, rather that link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. You can join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, etc. So let's get started. Put on my specs, move my keyboard out the way, and let's get started with the Word page. That's the government and nonprofit information page. Lots of programs and services to choose from that can help you, your family. Maybe you can even find a place to volunteer at if that's what you're looking for. So one thing I need to point, oh, wait a minute, with it being third Friday, so it's third Friday, and you know what that means. I'll tell you about that later on the Let's Go page. Also, Eid Mubarak to our Muslim friends. It's Eid today, end of fasting for Ramadan, and also first day of spring. And I think the weather is going to agree with that. So let's get started with the Word page. Let's see. Now, today is Friday, and that means that the libraries are open until 6, and then they reopen tomorrow. Let me make sure. Let me make, because I say all of this by rote, and I just want to make sure. Every now and then I need to check to make sure that I'm saying this right. Durham County Library. Yes. Yes, they're all open until 6. And then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30. Bragtown is not open on the weekend. The main library, however, is open on Sundays additionally, and that is from 1 until 6, I believe. Yeah, 1 until 6. The downtown library is now open on Sundays. Great for the students. Dave is here. Happy Friday, buddy. Indeed. Fist bump as always. Hey, Dave. Now we're having good weather down here. With you being in Texas, I bet it's really nice where you are. So let me continue here real quick. Let's see. I'm actually going to try to keep this show, try to tighten the reins a little bit and not talk so darn much. But anyway, just go up and down the page. There's lots of things happening. In fact, let me tell you what's happening during, it is Creek Week. A lot of people are helping their neighbors by tidying up creek beds, parks, etc. So there's going to be a plant remove. That's going on right now. The plant removal session in Elmira Avenue Park. Thumbs up. Hope that went well. But tomorrow there's going to be a spring planting at the McMahon Cemetery, 4102 Neal Road, and that is going to be like around or at the side or back of McMahon United Methodist Church. So again, it's 4102 Neal Road. So if you want to help out, they'll be out there tomorrow from 8:30 until noon. So they'll be planting perennials. That's flowers that come back every year, bushes, trees. Tools, water, and snacks will be provided. Now, if you want to bring your own, especially if you want to bring gloves, because you will be getting awfully dirty out there, go ahead and bring your own. They won't mind at all. I have a link right there so that you can go ahead and click and register. I do need to point out that that is listed under Keep Durham Beautiful on the Word page at durhamskywriter.com. Let's see. Let's check with SCORE, because I thought SCORE had something going on at the main library tomorrow. Let me see. Let me just check real quick. SCORE, by the way, Service Corps of Retired Executives, where you can get a mentor, you can take classes. If you want to run your own business, you can definitely learn from them an awful lot. So let's see. Is it tomorrow? It is. So tomorrow at noon, there's going to be a live, free, in-person class at the Durham County Main Library, downtown 300 North Roxborough Street, in room 4347. And the name of the class is Intro to Record Keeping. So if you need to learn how to take concise records of your income and your outgoing and inventory and all that sort of thing, you might want to check out this class. It's free, so why not? 10:30 until noon. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the health page, to your health. All righty, there we are. At the top of the page, you'll see ambulances. So if you click on that, you'll get a whole list of all of the hospital emergency departments and urgent care clinics. It's just good to have this information on hand, and it's also good to know where you can find this information because, after all, when you need this info, you want to be able to get to it ASAP. Okay, I'm looking for the blood drives because you can literally save lives by donating blood. So let's check that out. Let's see, the American Red Cross. Okay, their next blood drive is going to be on Tuesday, so I can tell you about that during Monday's show. Blood Connection, they also take blood donations. Oh, tomorrow. Oh, they'll be taking part in the wellness expo tomorrow. Okay. So, oh, wait a minute. Wait, that's weird. NCCU is having a health and wellness fair at the same time as the one at Hillside High School. That is weird. I'm not used to that happening. Wow. Anyway, NCCU's having a health and wellness fair at the LT Walker Physical Education and Recreation Complex, 1450 South Alston Avenue. That's going to be from 9 until 1. And then Blood Connection will be there taking blood donations. Like I said, you can save lives, you can help people recover from whatever by taking part in that. All righty. Another thing I want to tell you is that the health program is open today, the Health Equipment Loan Program. It's run by the county. They're located at 4206 North Roxborough Street. And this is where you can donate items like canes, crutches, wheelchairs, I think they're called rollators, the walkers with the wheels. They'll take it without and with the wheels. Um, Things to help you get dressed if you have a disability or lack of mobility in your hands. Things to help you around the house, exercise pedals, special tables, ramps. So if you have anything like this that you no longer need, they would love if you donated to Project Access. They're the ones who run the Health Equipment Loan Program at 4206 North Roxborough Street. Now, what they do with these items is that they disinfect, repair as necessary, and then they loan them out. So you can borrow these items for 3 months at a time. It's a great program. It's really wonderful. So check it out. If you need the help, definitely stop by. They're open 2 days a week, Tuesdays 10 to 2, and then Fridays 1 until 5. So they love it when people stop by to donate and when people stop by to borrow. They love both. So check that out at 4206 North Roxborough Street. Let's go to the top of the page. Click on that Health Events button. There we go. Let's see. Today's the 20th. Okay. Let's see what's going on today, if anything. Oh, Tai Chi for cancer class is run by Duke and it's virtual. So if you always was curious about Tai Chi and you're like, why not? I mean, I always wanted to learn Tai Chi and at least find out what the movements are all about. You can do so today for free online from 2:30 until 3:15. And the Durham County Department of Public Health's Men's Health Council, they're having their Men on the Move walk. So they're starting those back, which is nice. These are 1 hour walks throughout different communities or parks. And it's to get men to get out there and to be more mindful of their own health because a lot of guys are like my dad. They just don't pay attention to their own health. They make sure their families are fine, but they don't look after their own health. So we want to encourage men to think about themselves for a change. and to look after their own health and to stay healthy so that we can enjoy them more, enjoy their presence and their help and their, um, whoever they are to us, be it fathers, sons, nephews, whatever. Yeah, we want them here longer. So the Men on the Move walk is to encourage that. And the walk does not have to be just men. They're welcoming family members to come along too. Sometimes that's the only way to get men to do things is to say, I'll join you. So that's going to be tomorrow from 9 until 10. I'm starting at Hillside High School, and that's at 3727 Fayetteville Road. That's from 9 until 10. Totally free. And Joyce Page is the person to contact if you have any questions. I've got her phone number and her email right there on the what page is this? The health events page. Okay, so there's anything else happening. That's it for right now. Let's go to the Senior Scope page and see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life, which is at 406 Rigsby Avenue. They have their own parking lot. It could be bigger. I wish they could somehow expand it, but anyway, it's a popular place. I'm telling you, it's a great place to hang out. So let's see what's going on with it being Friday afternoon. Okay. Oh, they have Tai Chi too. Because they have it going on right now from noon until 1 in the activity room. So it's probably a little late to head out for that. But it's not too late as long as you can get there in 15 minutes to watch a great movie in the theater. So at 12:30, they'll be serving free popcorn and showing a movie for free called Hidden Figures. And I actually know a little bit about that movie, although I haven't seen it. I heard it's a great movie featuring, it's all about Black women. There was like a crew or team of Black women who did all these mathematical computations to make NASA's space exploration possible back in the 60s. So it's fascinating. It really sounds great. That's going to be today, starting at 12:30. So if you're 55 plus, you can walk in there and watch a movie totally for free. Also going on this afternoon bingo at 1 o'clock, and then chair, flow, and flex at 1. And if you can't make it out of the house, then you can at least take part by watching it on uh, via, how do you call it, virtually. So you see the red FB there? That means you can go to the Durham Center for Senior Life Facebook page and participate that way because it'll be a live broadcast from the Durham Center for Senior Life. Okay, let me check to see if there are any special events going on today. I think there might be one thing. Yep, the senior prom at 2:30. From 2:30 until 4:30, they'll be celebrating spring with music, refreshments, photos, and fun. That should be lots of fun. That starts in a couple of hours at 2:30. And I guess you can dress in a real like spring like maybe wearing yellows and greens and just flowers in your hair and all that sort of thing in celebration of spring. Don't forget Monday from 11 until 12:30, and I'm announcing this now because I won't be able to announce it Monday. It'll be happening already. So they'll have a celebration of the elders barbecue. Yes, that's the magic word for me. Barbecue. I know Dave knows all about it. He's a Texan. So, yeah, celebration of elders barbecue. It's free. You have to register. Let me give them a quick call. Yeah, call 919-688-8247 and register for that one. So that's going to be from 11 until 12:30, so you can get in on that. It's hosted by Bagging It for Kids, a wonderful group of volunteers. And they're not even like an official nonprofit. They're just a bunch of people that just care. They don't care about all that paperwork. They said, let us just do the work. What they're doing is that they feed the community, they feed children, and they do a lot of really great work in the community. Bagging It for Kids, check them out, and also check them out on GoFundMe, because like I said, they don't do paperwork. They're just getting in there just doing what needs to be done. They don't even take the time to fill things out. So, but they need help. They do need some funding. So, if you want to help them out and check them out at GoFundMe, just look for bagging it for, and four is number four, bagging it for kids. And I think they got that name because I think they started out giving bags, like backpacks to kids with food so the kids could, not be hungry over the weekend or whatever. So I think that's how they got their name. And Dave is saying, love me some yummy barbecue. You know that's right. You definitely know that's right, because I'm all about some good barbecue. I'm from Chicago. I know a little bit about barbecue. In fact, one of the Chicago barbecue joints, Lem's on 75th Street, they are now world renowned. They've been discovered. Just saying. So if you go to Chicago on vacation or whatever, go to Lem's. You will not regret it. Okay, so I think that's it. Yeah, let's go to the let's go calendar of events page, and then we'll do the weather, and then that'll be it. Let's go. Calendar of events. Scrolling down to 20. Okay. Right. The Community Health Coalition. They have a food giveaway today. So if you're struggling, you need help, and it's always totally, how can I put it? They're there to help, so you don't have to be embarrassed at all. So just stop by Kyle's Temple AME Zion Church, and that is the food giveaway by the Community Health Coalition. Kyle's Temple is at 409 Dunstan Avenue. That will be from noon until 2, so they're right in the middle of it right now. You might want to have a bag with you because sometimes they don't have bags. Sometimes they have eggs, but they don't have cartons. So if you happen to have, it might be a good idea to save at least one egg carton just in case, and just take it with you when you pick up food from Kyle's Temple, just in case. So that's going to be going on until 2 o'clock today. Let's see. Oh, the plant removal session continues at Elmira Avenue Park. So they did have one this morning. They're going to have another plant removal session in Elmira Avenue Park at 540 Elmira Avenue from 3 until 5 this afternoon. Tools and gloves will be provided. Of course, they want you to wear, long sleeve shirts, long pants, closed toe shoes, because you have to be really careful when you're pulling weeds and whatnot, because you don't want to touch poison ivy. You don't want any of that. So you can bring your own pruners, your own saws. Well, they're getting serious if they're talking about saws. What kind of plants are they removing? So yeah, that's going to be today from 3 until 5. I have a link so you can read more and register if you're interested. And that's Keep Durham Beautiful. Okay, line dancing with Jitterbug. You can learn the latest line dances and the classic line dances at the Edison Johnson Recreation Center, 500 West Murray Avenue, from 6 until 7. The class fee is $3 if you're a senior. Wheels Durham is having family night skate tonight from 6 until 8:30. Admission is $8, and then you can rent skates if you don't own skates, which is super awesome. If you're a non-skater, age 18 plus, you're only there to watch the little ones, then you pay $4. Everybody else, excuse me, who plans to skate, they pay $8. Now, like I said, it's Third Friday. That means going downtown, going to Golden Belt, enjoying the art, go to the galleries. Sometimes there's musical performances. They're going to have a lot of fun at CCB Plaza. Downtown Durham Inc. will be back. They're going to have capoeira, which is Brazilian. I guess the closest thing, what would I call that? Capoeira is like Brazilian martial arts. That's what I would say. But it's kind of like dancing. If you know what capoeira is all about, then you kind of know that it's sort of like dancing, in that the slaves in Brazil were actually training each other to is to say free themselves by learning how to fight really well. So to keep the masters at bay so they wouldn't know what was going on, they would make this big circle and they'd be playing musical instruments. And so when the master would look and see, what are they up to now? Oh, they're dancing. Okay. They were doing a lot more than dancing. Just saying. A lot of freedom was gained by the skills taught by the capoeira masters. So you can learn. Now, it's now just a sport. I don't think they're doing anything really super dangerous nowadays. But yeah, capoeira is now more of it's like martial arts. When you learn martial arts, you're not trying to what are those kung fu movies all about? Usually you're avenging the death of your village, your family, or your teacher. But no, it's just for fun now, or at least for discipline and training purposes. So anyway, you can learn a little bit about capoeira tonight at CCB Plaza during Third Friday from 6 until 9. That should be fun. And of course, the usual suspects will be open. You can see beautiful art. And in fact, through this lens, they're going to have a opening reception for beautiful photographs, which will be making their debut tonight. Let's see, the Durham Art Guild and the Durham Arts Council, they'll have things, I shouldn't say things, art on display. Also, let's see, who else? Five Points Gallery, all kinds of folks. The Durham Visitor Info Center, the Marriott, Artisan Market at 305. Like I said, Golden Belt at 800 Taylor Street. And don't forget that the bull ride will be circling around. You could always summon them, like a taxi or whatever, and you can hop in and they'll take you in and around downtown to Brightleaf Square and Golden Belt so you can enjoy yourself to the utmost tonight between 6 and I think probably between 6 and 10, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to be downtown tonight. Now, Wheels Durham at 715 Hoover Road, they're going to have Friday night adult night skate for age 18 plus from 9 until midnight tonight. Admission goes back up to 13, and then again, you can rent skates if you don't own skates. And now let's see what's happening tomorrow morning. The Durham, North Carolina Park Run, that's going to be tomorrow starting at 8 o'clock in Southern Boundaries Park, 100 Third Fork Road. Keep Durham Beautiful. I think I read this already. This was on the word page as well. They'll be having a spring planting in McMahon Cemetery tomorrow from 8:30 until noon. The Men's Health Council, they're having their Men on the Move walk. I did mention. Sometimes I repeat information on different pages. I just don't want you to miss them. So this Men on the Move walk will be at Hillside High School, 3727 Fayetteville Road from 9 until 10. And then the farmers market, the Durham Farmers Market, the one downtown, is in Durham Central Park tomorrow from 9 until noon. The South Durham Farmers Market, also 9 until noon. They're at Hub RTP 500 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. Both farmers market have free parking. Both have tokens where you can register with them as a recipient of SNAP, EBT, WIC. If you live in DHA housing, you can double your money literally. So don't go shopping before stopping off at the manager's table. Be sure to stop off first. And I think you show your credentials or swipe a card or something, and then they'll give you a bunch of tokens to use at the farmers market. So this is great. The Durham Farmers Market and the South Durham Farmers Market. Okay, let's see. Oh, and the Durham Craft Market. They share Durham Central Park with the Durham Farmers Market. They're on the north end. Same hours, 9 until noon. Let's see. And I told you about the plant removal in Elmira Avenue Park tomorrow from 10 until noon. Okay. Now, the Links, Durham NC chapter, they're hosting this Black Family Wellness Expo. It's going to be a big deal at Hillside High School, 3727 Fayetteville Street from 10 until 1. So all the different organizations will be there. They'll have line dancing, of course. They'll have where you can get a screen for the various challenges like high blood pressure, etc. They have stuff for kids. It's free. It's really fun. It's a wonderful event, and it will be from 10 until 1 at Hillside. And I think that's it. I think that's pretty much. I mean, there's more going on. I'm just going to because I want to keep the. I'm going to try to control the show just a bit more. I think talking for an hour is a little uncalled for. So I'm going to try to rein in the show just a little bit. But I will invite you to go to the Let's Go page of the Durham Skywriter, durhamskywriter.com, to see what's happening later tomorrow and Sunday, because I won't be able to do the show tomorrow. I'll be at Hillside High School. So the next time I'll be doing World City Hangout will actually be on Monday morning. And let me make sure that I'm live on Monday. Let's see. So it's the 23rd. Yes. Actually, I'll be live all next week except for Friday. Oh, and Friday and Saturday. So next week, yeah, live Monday through Thursday. Nice. Okay, let's check the weather, shall we? And Dave says, sounds like a hoot. Indeed. It's going to be really fun. Um, we know how to put on some good programming here in Durham. I don't know. People are just really nice. Well, I'm sure people are nice around the world, but the the health events here are really good. It doesn't seem to be that difficult to get people to come out and volunteer and also to represent their nonprofits and city county government, and the information that they give is just is timely, it's helpful, is really it's always worth going to any of these health events. They're really really good. Seriously, I had to give them a huge thumbs up. So we're going to check the weather. Let me grab my phone and let's check the weather. Let's see. It's nice out there. I really need to head out because the sun is out and it's 67 right now. How about that? Going up to 72 degrees. Absolute perfection. 72. That's right in there. Oh, it looks like it's sunny only until mid afternoon. Okay, so things have changed. Oh, okay. So the sun is out now. So around 3 or so, it's going to retire. And then we're going to have a cloudy afternoon. But that's okay because it's going up to 72. Now tomorrow, it's going up to 76. It's going to be cloudy, but that's okay because 76. Sunday, 83 and sunny. That is so perfect. I don't even have anything to say behind that because I'm just so thrilled. This is going to be a beautiful weekend. It's already started. Now, looking ahead to next week, typical first week of spring. I mean, listen to these highs for the day. Monday 74, Tuesday 57, Wednesday 66, Thursday 64, Friday 75, Saturday 54, Sunday 77. It's typical first day of spring, just trying to sort itself out. I understand we just need to be patient. And Dave is saying we skipped spring and sprung right into summer. Really? Do you happen to know what the temperature is right now where you are in Texas? I'll bet it's in the I'll bet it's in well, if it's 72 here, it's gotta be at least 82, right? In Texas? It's gotta be at least 82. Yeah, let me know, Dave, because I'm curious. And in fact, let me check. Let me check Chicago, my hometown. Let's see. So Chicago, oh, 60 in Chicago, going up to 64. Okay. 52 in New York, going up to 59. Boley, Oklahoma, 80, going up to 91. It's summer already. So if it's in the 90s in Oklahoma, it's in the 90s in Texas. I didn't know. Wow. So we're still waiting for Dave to let us know what it is. If it's 91 in Oklahoma, And Boley is only in the middle of it's not even southern Oklahoma. So I'll bet it's 93 in Texas. 94. I bet it's 94. Los Angeles is 76 going up to 95 extreme heat warning. They're probably complaining in LA. Oh my goodness. Talladega, Alabama, even though that's the South, it's 71, only going up to 77. But still, that's good. Still good. Galway, Ireland, 58 going up to 60. Okay, that's good because they're so far north. Kamakura, Japan, 46 going up to 57. That's still pretty good. Okay, back to Durham. So 67 going up to 72. So Dave might not know what the temperature is. In fact, let me just look it up. Um, I don't know where Dave is in Texas. I'm gonna look up. Okay, we've all heard of Dallas. Dallas temperature right now. In Dallas, it's 76. That's all. Okay. And it's going up to, it's going up to 89. Whoa. And I know Houston is south of Dallas. It's near the water over there by New Orleans or something. I've never been to Texas. I've been to their airport though. It's only 73 in Houston? Okay. It's going up to 83. Okay, interesting. But then, of course, I don't know. I've never been to Texas, so I don't know what the layout is. But Boley, Oklahoma, I've seen pictures. That's definitely out in the wilderness. Wilderness might not be a polite word. It's out like the plains, like it's flat. Yeah. So I can imagine the sun just beats down hard on places like Boley, Oklahoma. And Texas, I have no idea. I've seen pictures of downtown something. Downtown Dallas. There's Dallas and Fort Worth and a wind a wind chill factor of 100. Okay, so it is really hot in Texas right now. I'll bet though. Wait a minute. Houston's near the water, so it's probably humid when it gets hot. And I'll bet it's really difficult to deal with if you don't like a lot of humidity. We get really humid weather here in Durham. We're around a couple of lakes, not the ocean per se, but lakes. Um, but I'll bet Dallas and Fort Worth, they're closer to the top of the state or the middle. So I wonder if it's more desert-like. I wonder if it's like that dry heat, like in New Mexico and Arizona, where supposedly it can be super hot and you won't mind because you're not sweating. I'd like to experience that one day. I really would. Anyway, I'm trying to keep a reins on this show because sometimes I think I talk too much. You can let me know. I wouldn't take offense at all. You could say, yeah, you need to rein it in a little bit. I mean, but say it politely because I'm sensitive. Anyway, I'm trying to keep, the show moving. So I'm going to end the show here. Dave, thanks for being here live. And for those watching the replay, hello. I won't be seeing you tomorrow unless, of course, you come to Hillside High School, and I'll be there during the health fair. And with that, I'll be seeing you on Monday. Ooh, that sounds like it could be uncomfortable. Dave is saying the humidity is so thick you can spoon it up. Yeah, when it gets that humid, that's when it gets uncomfortable. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind as long as I don't have to move around too much. But yeah, that's hot when you feel that humidity like that. And David's saying, have a great weekend, fist bump. Hope you have a wonderful weekend there, Dave. Thanks for coming on the show. I really appreciate you and your coming on and making comments and just being here. I really appreciate it. So with that, have a beautiful day. And if I don't see you tomorrow, have a beautiful weekend. I'll see you Monday, at noon for Bull City Hangout. And don't forget to read the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. Ciao for now.